Hello and welcome to my page. I'm half-deaf ballerina. I like to post cool edits of my class or any adult beginner ballet material and any footage. So thanks. This is a Leo that I purchased on Tutu List. And you'll see it later, but it came with a lot of pills and just kind of the elastic was kind of out of place, and I just had to put some love into it. And it's a Sodanza Leo, and I only got it for $15 total, so I think it's quite a steal. So yeah, Tutu List not sponsored. But anyway, yeah, sometimes you have to put some love. Like I also had to scrub it and soak it for a while. But anyway, you definitely get what you pay for. But hey, $15 and it's really cute and you'll see the fit later. I guess some tips about using a fabric shaver. There's usually a setting to make like a border around the shaver or not. And so for the lace, I chose to have a border because I didn't want to cut most of the lace. I just wanted to kind of trim the top, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm just seeing that it really did make a huge difference. You can't really see it here, but you'll see it later. And here's me also steaming everything. So I've been steaming lately. I just find it is very calming. I love the noise of it. It's very satisfying, to see something go from wrinkles to really nice, and it just makes everything pop. There's a reason why in photo shoots they steam everything. It's because it just makes it look nice and fresh. So before this, I was warming up. I definitely try to do that before each class. Here's the fit on. So you see the lace, it's kind of off the shoulder moment, and my nice skirt that I steamed. And we're doing some pirouettes. You can see right here, I kind of stop in the back. Like I do kind of a half turn, and then something in my body can't make it around. So if you know what the trick is, comment down below. But I'm definitely, it's a work in progress. I'm just happy I can get that sequence down, because the preparation for the pirouette I couldn't get down for a while. So I'm kind of just happy I'm getting like the arms and the legs where you do a tendu and then plie. So yeah, I'm just kind of slow-mo here. You can see I kind of stop. Well, this side is good. The other side is bad. This side was not so bad. Yeah, you can see that side where I kind of just like, it's like a little stop sign or something. And the other one's good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I've heard other ballerinas talk about how one side is easier, or like, oh, I'm a better turner on this side. So maybe that's a thing, and maybe I'm understanding it. And then here we are doing jumps in center, and we've been doing this sequence a while, and this is set to Sound of Music, so one of my favorite movies, so you can see just how much fun I was having doing the jumping. The sequence we've also been working on, so it's glissade, 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 pas de chat, assemblée. And yeah, this is like a sequence I just kind of try to do, like if I have an area, and just try to get it into my brain, and doing it on both sides, like not just one side. You can go right and left with all of this. So here's another sequence. Oh, I also wanted you to see my fit, see the lace, the nice lace. That was the one that I was working on. So yeah, it was really pretty. I felt really feminine and nice. So anyway, so this is a sequence we're working on across the floor. You can see my hyperextended elbow. I'm definitely working on that to keep it not hyperextended. So the sequence that we're working on across the floors, you can see, is arabesque. Then we do a passe. And the last class, I felt really good. Not the class that you're seeing right now, but the one I did yesterday, I felt really good. Like I felt like I was pointing my toes more, and I felt that the moves were inside of me. So, and here I am steaming a leotard. This is, the academy. We don't have the academy anymore, but we do still have the uniform, and I still like to dress like the uniform sometimes. Yes, I'm in my bonnet, no judgment. So I'm steaming it again just to get that ritual started in my brain that this is something serious, that, I need to put my time. I put my money and my time and my energy into this. And it's all to, make myself healthier, and a lot of things. Mental health is just amazing. So here's my grandpa core fit, and I'm running. We're warming up. We always like to warm up. This teacher in particular has us do a lot of warming up before we stretch, because she always says that you have to warm up your body before your stretch, because that prevents any injury. For the forward fold, I've really been trying to work on keeping my hips over my feet, or my pelvis over my feet, because I tend to put my pelvis back. And this, I had to put my flannel back on. It was quite chilly, and so I put it back on. So these are our pliés. I was really focusing on technique with these. The whole sequence of the plie, really trying to get that down. I also got some great feedback actually from Instagram. Some of the ballerinas, oh my gosh, they're amazing. Gave me some really good feedback on that too. So I'm going to integrate that into my next class when we do pliés. Trying to integrate more port de bras and my eyes following my hand. For these tendus, I really am trying to focus again on my technique. And we go so slow on these, although the teacher even says there's one level of classes, I guess, that do it 8 counts in and 8 counts out. So I believe we do 4 counts in and 4 counts out. So I'm really focusing on making sure that I'm leading with all the right things on all the right sides. I don't know if I'm going to explain it correctly, so I don't want to say anything, but to do it really slow, you take the time to think about the articulation of your foot. And really, this is what should be happening every single time we go off the floor. So it was a really good exercise. Love it. For these, I was really focusing on my standing glute because this teacher says that the glutes are very lazy muscles. If anything will take over that will do some of the job, they'll basically do it. So I've been really focusing on when I'm doing anything as far as, anything like this, even in center, is engaging in the standing leg glute. This is a sequence we've been doing a while, and it's really nice. We do it towards the end of class, and we all do it together, and it's just a lovely time. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you subscribe to see more to come to class with me.